Alright, welcome back. So I made a promise that I'd come back to you a month later after I made the revenue video. Remember that? It was WHM revenue, that's what I talked about, and I gave you how WHM handled for TSH. Now I'm going to tell you how WHM compared to what TSH is currently doing as a basic rerun pattern. Remember, September, that's what we have the analytics for, of how TSH held up in September. Remember, September wasn't Miro was in August. This is September only. We're focusing on only September. How did it do? How is TSH going? Is it good? Is it bad? Let's jump into it. Let me break it down. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Let's get into it. So first, I had to pull up my video because I didn't take screenshots because I'm intelligent, okay? I thought the video will take care of it. I don't need to screenshot it. So editing in the future is going to be miserable. I just pulled up the video, okay? So in the end, in like the total amount, this is Google Play for the NA version of TSH, mopping in 300K. That's what it said, very basic amount, you know, nothing too special. Now, the iTunes version mopped in 400K for a collab. I told everyone, I told you, it's not bad. For a collab, that's damn good. But because, like for this game, not for a regular collab, for this game, it's good. But this month that I checked it out, I was kind of shocked. It's a little bit lower. It's significantly lower. But again, now hold this in your head. 400K iTunes, 300K on Android. Moving up, we have over here, I think I searched it. I was comparing it back then. Remember, Isekai Memories is at 400K, by the way. So, in comparison, a game like that, you know, received a lot of backlash, kind of more backlash than what TSH did, and they still stomped us in a way. And like, we're not a turn-based game, we're like a full-fledged game. But yeah, okay, so EU, this is Google Play EU, 90K. 90K for EU Google Play. So, there is that. Now, 200K for the iTunes EU. Remember all those totals. I'll show it to you again. This is the Google Play 90K as mentioned. There was one more in here. 5K for another. This is another Google Play? What? A plus Japan? So another EU got that much. Or this could be Mina. That's Mina version probably. Yeah, that's Mina. So those are the amounts. 90K, 200K. Then it was 300K and 400K. Keep all that in your mind. This is what the September revenue looked like. Compared to the 400K they mopped in, NA only pulled in 200K for September, which that is not good at all in comparison. Again, for this game, like, if you think about it, they don't do much development. Like, there are games out there that have constant updates every single week, a new character, a new quality of life update every month, a new piece of content every single week. So many different things. That requires a team, that requires a development team to get things done, to get things rolling. And to do that, you need to pay the development team. And to do that, the revenue you make goes into what? You know, keeping the game alive, keeping the game afloat. With this game, the amount of content updates we get is so rare, rerun events are so, like, popular, it's not shutting down for that reason, right? It's like, it prints money. It exists. People are okay, they consume the rerun content, and they're okay with it, right? So, hence, it won't shut down. Don't take that away from this video. Be like, oh, that's it, TSH shutting down, the revenue's low. I don't think so, it's still gonna last. Like, when Miro released, the revenue was actually above WHM. It went to 500K. So, they make their money every 3 months, that's how they're gonna do it. Whenever there's battle passes, they also make 300 to 400K. So, they can make the money, they just apparently choose not to, because it's fine for them. So, like, think about it, if it was a character every 2 months, every 1 month, if there were content updates, people would be buying. People aren't buying, because there's no trust in the devs. Still, it stands at that. But moving forward, we have Google Play over here mopping in 200K. Compared to the 300K, again, just a small little dip, not too much. Again, this could also be like 250K. There's not really an exact amount. Yeah, it doesn't really give you an exact amount, but it could be. So there is that. Now for EU, compared to the 90K, I believe, yeah, so compared to 90K, they only mopped in 40K. Again, did a little bit less than half. iTunes still managed to pull in the exact amount. I think 200K was exactly what it was before. So again, EU, like, if you look at it, NA really took a massive dip in comparison to what it was. 400K, 300K, they did go down to 200K and 200K, but EU's iTunes maintained. Now remember, this number is going to dip heavily probably, okay? Majority of people now have a price hike over on iTunes and now on Android over on EU. So next month's money, like, if I you know, cover that, there's a high chance that's going to be very, very low in comparison. So remember this, October's revenue should be completely destroyed because the prices have gone up, and they've gone up like a significant amount. The $100 bundle is now like 120 over there. Again, it's 120 euros, so it converts differently. Some of the bundles, like the monthly, right? Let's say it's $5. Over there, it's now $6. So that's a small change to you, but again, that does affect people as they continue to buy stuff and as they continue to whale. There's whales over there. There's EU whales. They exist. It's not just NA whales. They now have a price hike. And, you know, if buying stuff before wasn't too expensive, it definitely is expensive now, right? So I wonder how that's going to like really affect how much they are bringing in. Again, we have this one over here, which is, I believe this is SCA. So, you know, more than 5K. Again, they opened up the version for like what reason? Honestly, it was like they did it. There's no money they're losing. Not like what reason, but like they're not losing any money. They just opened it. Boom, exist. Go and buy it over there. They make money. It's just an open region. They're not losing money by hosting anything. There is that, right? So that's currently all the versions. Apparently, you can't find CN anymore because I think they delisted it from the App Store. I tried looking for it. I know there was a way. I had the link from like an old video, and I can't find it. So I think CN is officially gone. I'll log in there and check it out on a later date. But I don't know what happened to CN. I think they're permanently like mopped off the face of the earth. I think they're gone. I think they're gone. So with it, again, TSH not putting up some insane numbers, but they aren't doing too bad, right? Again, they could definitely do better. I still will always stand at that. They really didn't need to like kind of leave the game idle for so long. In between, if they were a little bit more transparent and they didn't like make crap up in their notices, I think majority of the players would have stuck around. Again, people were fine waiting. It's just there's no content. They'll wait for the character, that's fine. But why do they have to wait like so long for content? You know? Just my 10 cents. And also just to show it to you, Ultra Impact mopped in 40K. Yeah, so they're still a game that's not shutting down anytime soon also. Again, I'm putting this out there as a comparison, as a point in time, so people will stand there and be like, oh, no, this is shutting down. If Ultra Impact is still alive at 40K and 60K, that's garbage revenue. Keep that in mind, okay? For a game like with My Hero's IP, it's not the best. I'm not going to say garbage, but it's not the best money at all. So if they're staying alive off of that revenue, TSH doing barely any content is definitely staying alive. Again, 200K, 200K. 40K and then 200K. So they're not making $1 million anymore. Last time I did the math, it's like exactly $1 million. Now it's like 650K altogether from all the versions if you combine it, which that's pretty low. It really is. I can't sugarcoat it. But again, it's a rerun time. There wasn't too much. All Might, I think, was right after Miro. It was somebody that we had so many times that many people didn't even summon. It's like you have it. Like you can't keep SS plusing a character. Like unless they add like triple S plus like they do that. Then people have to summon. But other than that, there are whales that have already achieved that, so they don't have to after how many times the character is released. Again, we'll see in the future what the game has. Right now, though, I'm here to make this video for 2 reasons. We're not shutting down. Second, the revenue for a rerun to hold this in time as a point of what actually happens next month if we survive till next month. That was a joke. We will. But again, peace out and enjoy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. That has been it from me. That was the entire breakdown of the revenue for TSH. For the month of September, okay? We have July, we have August's revenue, September's revenue. Now, we just need to see what October's is. I wonder how EU is going to hold up after their price hike.